G'day everyone and welcome to Vipers Gaming. Thanks for joining us. And today we will be playing
Mass Effect Andromeda, and we're back on Harvarl still. So today we're going to be exploring a little bit more around the area, complete a few missions, and also do a little bit more exploring, get a few more forward operation bases established, and go from there. Let's see where this episode takes us today. That there was a task for the pub back on the Nexus. Once we've finished on this planet, we'll go back there and drop it off. Right now we're going to head to the Turian camp in order to do a bit more of the mission there.
That's it. Good work.
I really love that rifle, it's fantastic. And sorry about my voice, I'm still getting over my throat infection unfortunately. And before anybody asks, no, it's got nothing to do with the stupid coronavirus.
Hostiles ahead!
Giving it everything I got.
So I was also
We've scanned
recently...
this area. These structures go deep below the ground. Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
Nice work.
So I was recently given a copy of Anthem from Origin due to my subscription to them, and I'll also get that on our channel sooner or later. But for now, we'll continue with one of these episodes, one each day during the week until we're finished.
I love this squad.
Must be missing something. Guess we'll try again later.
Grab some ammo. we're gonna run over here and get the forward operation pod called down. I can never remember what they're called.
Activating all.
As you can see, that always helps us with our viability points. And now we're just going to rearm. And now we're going to head back for the Turian camp. And the reason I know it's a Turian camp because on the map it actually shows you when you put your cursor over it. Turian arc, find the Turian encampment. So that's the way we're headed. That's a button, yeah, that's why I was having issues. So it makes it a lot easier when you focus on the little red dot, you kill them so much quicker. Alright, we better grab some ammo.
Enemies! Loading ammo!
I think we're done.
Enemies down!
Hostiles ahead!
Ammo was good. Alright, a bit of combat coming up, which is always fun.
Ryder! Roka!
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark? Loading ammo!
Nice shot!
Got them all.
The party just got bigger.
And now we'll pick up another memory trigger. We still haven't solved the other one, I don't think.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
There you go, yeah, it's still locked. I love how when the first round hits them, how it puts a real stop in their progress. Gee, it must hurt.
Shields are up! I'll take their fire!
Alright, so that put a dent in their plans. Let's have a chat to the Turian leader. I'm trying to get up on top of this box. Here we go.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
I appreciate the help back there.
Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is... trying.
Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
What? Like their laundry?
More like classified assassinations and espionage. The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanis hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. And most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
The settlers here need your help.
I'm a stopgap. Mason is the solution. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
So there we are, first big hint of where the Turian Ark is. Not very helpful, mind you, but still a hint.
Pathfinder?
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council. Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Saren? The rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Take care, Avidus.
Likewise, Ryder.
If you don't take the chance now to actually talk to him like that, you won't be able to later.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
You think piles of scrap are really that important right now?
That scrap might include data modules, fuel cells, things we don't want hostile aliens to have.
I see your point.
If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Something that's not said a lot in this game. It's usually condemnation and yelling at us, but we actually got a thank you. It's a nice change. And as you can see, there's quite a few different areas where we can go to get it. We'll get these ones in the valley when we go down for that mission there, because we also have to go over here, I believe. So we'll do these ones up here. We'll also head and have a look at this one real quick, get that one out of the way. That one's not a bad one to do as well. But our main objective is get back here. So let's start working our way there. And if you want a second way to climb down to the gully, this is the second way down. There's two. Well, down near the first one earlier with the Fort Operation Station.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
I was literally shooting at shadows then. Yeah, my voice is a little wrecked ever since I went to the docks and found out that I apparently had tonsillitis, so it still hasn't recovered.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Shut up, Sam.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for...
Alright, so that was pretty quick getting quite a few of them down, so let's finish off these other ones, grab those, and head back here. So we're going to do a 180, go this way first, and kind of do it in an arc, make it nice and efficient for collection.
Coordinate our strength.
Nice job.
Really? That was hard.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
We've got targets!
Armoring up.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
I don't think he likes talking to my 50 cal sniper around. Or whatever equivalent it is for that BS weapon. Yes, you just sit there and let me shoot.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
So even after all the planets we've seen so far, we're only halfway through that. So you can imagine how many more it's going to take. Now this is like one of those other areas, not the main vault, but like a sub-vault you can go into, but we're not going to do it this episode. There's a point later on where you have to go down there for one of the missions, so we might as well kill two birds with one stone. Instead of going down there once and then having to go down there again later on. Kind of pointless. And no, I don't know where all these containers are. I just find them as I go. It's just exploring all over again.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Harvarl's decline?
Harvarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
Well, I think we have time right now, don't you?
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Harvarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the third monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila.
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Ryder. There is no third monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Harvarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the remnant river and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
So, we have to go down that gully now anyway, so we've killed 2 birds, 1 stone again. And let's see if we can chat to him a little bit more.
But I am in danger. A plant tore through my personal shuttle. Yes?
I won't bother.
Very well. Watch out for...
So nothing new by the looks of it. Let's see if the communication does something new.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Harvarl, Pathfinder.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist, our people out there need to know they are not alone. In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed ruins we never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work.
So if you want to use some of the research points, you can do that there, just like on board the ship or on the station. Well, let's see what this guy has to say for himself.
Good to see you again, Pathfinder.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kieran's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
I won't mock or tease, you have my word. Please, go on.
When I was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the 3rd monolith.
Yes.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the third one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Okay, so we've got some more missions down in the gully now. We just have to make our way down there. And that's the one we just got. But until we actually do the trip down here, we can't cross that bridge to open up this area over here yet. So we'll get working on that.
Don't know what caused that fire, but let's be careful.
I don't get it. The planet looks fine.
You can bleed under the skin and not see it. The wound's still there.
Must be missing something. Guess we'll try again later.
Shields are up! I'll take their fire!
That's what I mean. You can't go to that area because you can't get the bridge to work just yet. You have to do this mission I'm about to achieve before we can do it.
Here they come!
Now you can go down here and be all stealth and do the entire area through stealth and not have to have many engagements, but where's the fun in that? Always remember, try and use the special ammo as often as you can. Especially disruptor ammo for the remnant and incendiary ammo for pretty much every other organic or whatnot, because they really help kill them a lot easier. So right now we have disruptor ammo equipped, but we can soon change that. I equally use quick keys. I redesignated mine as 4 for the Cobra RPG, 5 for incendiary, and 6 for disruptor. Because I have an internet mouse where the buttons are basically where my thumb is, it's quite easy to swap. And occasionally you'll see me pull out the Cobra RPG when I'm not actually going to throw it because I've pressed the wrong button. And I just changed them straight to the incendiary ammo because I know we're about to get into a fight. Shooting these guys in the little leaf things on top of him and also in the back, especially in the little red area, actually kills him a lot quicker, especially that spot right there. Do not let them get a hand on you because they will kill you in one go. They can actually tear you apart. So yeah, if you want to have some fun dying, don't, just stand still and don't keep dodging. Dodge like I did if you want to survive and keep playing.
This must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
And I just swapped ammo. All it's doing is swapping the special effect on the ammo as well.
We've got targets!
Coordinate our strikes!
Get ready to fight!
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
as you can see, we've gotten most of those. We'd have to run back through this area we've just cleared to go get that one. We may do that and then run back here to come back down there. So that might save us a little bit of time, so we can finish that off really quick. So run, run, run. I have found it is quicker just to put your weapon away and just run flat knacker than to jump and mess around trying to get anywhere, because in the time it actually takes you to get around and do anything, the running just seems to be a little bit quicker.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Alright, cool, so one left, and the great thing is we're running down here is actually the next area we have to get through for continuing the mission on Harvarl. Ammo changed again. Ammo changed again for Disruptor.
I'm bleeding!
No, you're not bleeding. You're dead. Well, I guess the correction to that would be is, it doesn't matter if you're bleeding, because you lost too much blood, you did.
Shields are up! Take their fire!
And yes, I'm trying to conserve my ammo till we find another ammo. Hell. Forgot I actually equipped the pistol, so yeah, got more ammo if need be. All fire on our super shot. As you can see, we've just run out of ammo. There we go, fully loaded again. There is occasionally things behind these waterfalls, that's why we're going behind it. Okay, well, next time we will continue on to the monolith area and also check out the sages and say g'day.
Okay everyone, we'll leave it there for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified the next time we have an episode come out, make sure you tap that bell or notification icon. Thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, see ya.